Hi everyone. So today we're back to episode number 2 of digitalized.arts.com or from digitalized.arts.com, and today we have this beautiful Android 18 drawing which is set up from last video. So I hope you learned something, a thing or two from the first video. And as I mentioned, we're gonna be changing or digitalizing this photo into our own version of it, and at the same time hopefully you can learn a thing or two again. And yeah, let's get started. So here you'll see me working on my graphics pad, and on screen you'll see everything. There won't be any time lapses, and at the same time I'm using XP Pen as my graphics or go-to graphics pad. This got upgraded from Wacom. This is the graphics pad I started with, and prior to that I worked on my laptop on a mouse pad. So you don't need to have fancy things to start over. You just need to have the passion and proceed accordingly. So first things first, if you need to follow me or follow through what I'm doing on this screen, what you need to do is just go to the description and download from the link the templates. It's available on digitalizarts.com. And yeah, let's get started. So once you download everything, you'll have the photos, you'll have the brush available to you as well, and also the shadowing and the color palette we're gonna use for this tutorial. So first things first, we have the subject over there. We always place the subject over here, and then we start with outline. We're gonna unlock this one, then press B. Of course, you're gonna see my shortcuts I'm using down below. And then we're gonna go to our favorite brush. So let's get started with that. Let's make sure, as I mentioned previously, I need to move this a bit away from my arm so that I'm able to draw. Okay, so yeah, as I mentioned previously, we start with 1 point as the stroke or the weight. I'll press space, scroll down, Ctrl plus to zoom in, and then start from below. Again, B to activate the brush, and then do this small line. Whoopsies. Do this small line down below so that we can connect everything later on. We start with here, and since we usually on Digitalized Arts we provide templates of bodies so that you can use it for your website, use it for your freelancing endeavors. We don't draw the face. This is something we provide to all our customers, and at the same time people who would like to learn. We make it absolutely free so that everyone can start somewhere, right? Alrighty. So as I mentioned previously in the first tutorial, we like to start with 3 for the outer borders. So let's proceed with that. I'm gonna start with the boots, and as per the previous template, we'll go about this in this manner. Leave as much space as possible. Of course, we need to remove everything in here. Yep. Let's remove this. Make sure this is on black, and go with the flow. Back to 3 again, and then we're gonna continue from there. Don't forget the hard edges. The harder the edges, the better it looks, and everything would be better moving forward during the cleaning step. So we have connected everything in here, and yeah, we'll remove this tool so that we can sell the effect. And yeah, this is looking great so far. Now we'll move to the next section of the boot. We'll try to maintain the curve as much as possible. Do this and then do it this way. We're gonna do the outer stroke first. Don't worry about this one. We're gonna do it in the cleaning step. So next thing is following this manner. And as you can see, I'll be alternating between 2 points and 3 points throughout the workflow. I may increase or decrease depending on my liking, the way things are done. This is art, this is expression of your own character and your preferences. So this one is gonna maintain the same curve. We're not gonna do any hard edges in here. I think so. We have, yeah, this one. I'll just need to pull this one out and then change this to 3. And I think so we're good to go from here. Now let's do the inner part of the boot in here. Of course, you can get these photos. We didn't do this photo. We grabbed it from Pinterest. So yeah. I'm happy with that. And then this one, we can do it this way. To sum the effect. We're gonna get back to this later during the cleaning step. We're just gonna make sure right now that we're following the outer shades. Outer borders, sorry, not shades. Okay. As I mentioned previously, to keep this at 3, I'll need to just push it outwards a bit so that we can see where are we going with this, and then just make a little bit of adjustments here and there. So we're done with the outer border on the left side. We're gonna go to the inner sides. So for the inner knee, I'll do 2. Let's see what would 2 do for us here. Leave this here and then do this in this manner. I think so we have forgotten about this one, so let's tackle that quickly. Alrighty, so this one would be 1.5. And then we need to give the definition of the knee, so we'll do it this way. And for the inner thigh coming from that manner, no, before the inner thigh, let's do the knee over there as well. Yep, and then go down. And just edit this bit, tidy this bit up. Alrighty, and then for the, let's say hamstrings / thighs over here, we'll do that. Of course, I'm gonna keep this one at 1.5, and here I can change this one for the stockings at 1. I don't like the way this curve is going on, so Ctrl Z, do it. Don't be embarrassed to edit. And then for this one, I think so I'm gonna go with or keep at 1.5, but this one should change to 1, and the ribbed shorts can come to one. This is gonna change down the progress, and then do it this way. And then, my dear friends, we'll do this one in the same manner. We don't have to follow the same thing that's provided in the photo. We can just go wild. Let's keep it this way for now. And then I know the way they look right now, they look messy, so let's change them to 0.7 right now. And by the way, the brush comes with the template. If you don't, I believe it's included once you download it from digitalizedarts.com. And then what we need to do is press A and then just change these guys to make them smoother, look better instead of the sharp lines that were there. And then continue on with our drawing. I think so, and I believe so. This one needs to be 1.5. Yeah, we're gonna come back later to this one, it's fine. So we have the lines over here, we have a line over here, everything is in place over here except for this one. This can be done by the shading, it's fine. Shadowing, sorry, not the shading. This line is a bit thick. I'll change it to 1.5, maybe to 1 as well. I think so, 1 would be better. Again, guys, I'm not an expert, I'm not a professional. I'm just doing this for me, for you, to vent out, to be happy about what I'm doing. And at the same time, it's the end of the week, this is the weekend. We do our best to vent out during our weekend, refuel for the working week. So, I'm happy about that for now. Let's click this one. Why did I do that? I clicked this one so that it can pick up the 3 points automatically without changing it. So let's grab this curve this way. We can do that and then edit later. And let's continue with these. Okay, let's draw it first and then come back. Okay, so there are two methods. If you'd like to proceed with one of them, definitely go for it. If you don't, it's up to you. I'll show you the second method now of sketching the borders. So the other method is when I press N, I'll activate the pencil tool and then I'll do this. If you want to really follow the exact same thing, as you notice, I'm working on the inside first and then I'll come back to the outside. I'll show you the technique. But as I told you, don't overdo it. Just come back if you're happy with what you have done so far. Just come back right away so that you do not waste time, you do not waste energy. Of course, you're doing this to vent out, to enjoy your time, to make art available to everyone. So I went from down to the upper side of the photo, and then I came back down trying to cover the other side. And then I need to make sure that I have this point showing, which is the circle on the pen, which means that once I release my hand right now, it will connect all of it. See? So now I'll just change the foreground color. So as you can see, let me know which one would you prefer. You'd like to prefer this one or prefer the other method. Of course, each one has its pros, it has its cons. It has to do with your liking, as I mentioned previously, and I'll keep on mentioning that. So let's proceed accordingly. From here, I think so, or to my liking, I'd like to keep everything as a brush and then move to the pencil, or keep the pencil down to the shading. So as you can see over here, I'm not liking how this is going, so I'll just do one. And then for this one, I can keep at 1 as 1. Kinda looks better to an extent. Why do I keep on saying to an extent? Because do not judge or do not start making edits from now. By edits, I'm referring to the drawing. Wait till everything is in place for you and then start making the edits or the cleaning up. That's what I meant, cleaning up, not the edits. So next we'll move to the belt. I'll go back to activating color B, the brush tool by pressing B. As you can see here, it's showing me prohibited, or I cannot do that. It's because it's locked. So I'm gonna unlock it. We're back. Now for the belt, I think so 1.5 would do it. So let's do that for now. If you find me jumping back and forth between parts of the drawing, don't mind me. This is how I like doing it. It's not something that you have to do, but I just love, jumping between parts of the drawing. It makes my eye... It doesn't create, fatigue to my eye. And at the same time, I enjoy doing it the way it is. Of course, for the laces, I don't know if it's called laces, belt lace, I think so. Belt strap, I'll need to create this so that I can make sure it's defined and the belt is actually tucked inside. Now we're gonna go back to the rib part of the jeans shorts, or the shorts, denim, whatever you call it, whatever you like calling it. If you would like me to proceed next and make another series depending on a different character other than this beautiful Android 18 character from DBZ, let me know down in the comment section. And yeah, maybe you'd like to draw females more than male. To me, honestly, I don't care. I like drawing both. But when it comes to anime, I just love the anime. Styles. So as you can see here, to be honest, the way this outer ripping or ripped, I don't know what's it called actually in English, but yeah, let's call it the drip part, looks much better when it's sharp. So let's try and just keep this like that. Yeah, that looks much better, man. Yeah, and this one, since it's closer to the camera, we're trying to sell the effect, we'll do this one. And yeah, I'm happy with that so far. Just a little bit of tweaking here and there. We can do that. It's not this one that I'm looking for, so to do so, I'll need to zoom in a bit, find out the correct handle. Yep, that's the correct handle. Yep, let's move it this way and move this way. Yep, thank you. Now we're selling the effect. Now let's continue on with our drawing. Of course, this is looking weird for now. So yeah, let's continue. Now, as I told you, I'd like to go finish everything from the bottom up. I don't like, leaving something there. What I was referring to previously about jumping between aspects of the photo is, in this area or this vicinity. So before I do the hands, I just noticed that I did not connect the stockings over here. So let's do that quickly. This is at 1.5, I think, so that's the best weight for this one. So let's make sure that the curve is maintained in here. I fucked it up, just give me a second. Yep, I think so far now, from what I see, given the dark stuff that we have over here, this is the best approach. So nope, not 0, Sami, keep it at 1. Okay, now moving on. Since the hand is at the back, we're gonna keep it at 1, and we might change that moving forwards. Yeah, I'm so sorry again. I just noticed that I did not connect this part, so let's connect this part. As I mentioned in the first video that we had, make sure to connect everything so that you are able to color everything on its own. If you want to change, let's say for example, change the colors, change the palette, you have everything connected so that moving forward, nothing can mess up your drawing. Now, so how can we approach this drawing or this part while having a bracelet? First things first, I'm gonna do this. I'll try my best to maintain the elbow definition. Continue down the road. Not the road, down the drawing. And yeah, this way. That's amazing. I'll try to curve this up a bit because the inner palm is actually curved up. Okay, let's keep this here. Hello, thank you. Yep, so yeah, we're gonna come back to that later. OCD. Anyway, so we'll do that. We'll do this. We'll do that. And since it's an anime, of course, not all of them have the same physical features of human beings. So we'll do this and stop at that. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that and try and connect it as if her index is pressed upon. So ta-da! This is how we do it. Okay. Fingernails, nope. Not acceptable, Sami. That's acceptable. Let's go. And then we're gonna do this, do that, do this, do that, and this way. So what do you think we should do here? Yeah, it's kinda weird, so not all of them should stay at 1. What we can do is just change this one to 1.5, or we can do this 1.5, keep this at 1.5, and then this keep it at 1. This one can move to 0.7. I just clicked Ctrl Z over there because while I was activating this one, I moved it. It happens with Illustrator. And then dun-da-da-da. So do you think we should go back? We should go back to 3. I think so. Let's see. So we're gonna do this and climb up, 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 up. Yep. Nope. 2 would be better. Yes, thank you. And then, well, you know what? Since it's bothering me, I'm just gonna do it. Let's do this. Yep. And then this one. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you. And for this one as well. So the trick I'm doing here is that I press V to choose the select tool, and then I'm gonna select A. I don't recall what A was. Just a second. A was direct selection tool. So why I'm doing that? For V, it will select the entire line, and the direct selection, which is A, will show me everything related to this line, like the curves, the handles, the anchors, and this circle thing. I don't know what's it called. And then I'll just do this. Keep it looking sharp. And while we're at it, as you saw, I just clicked the other one, which is 0.7. Nope. 0.7, thank you. Back to B to draw the definition of the nail. We'll keep it this way. And at the same time, do this. And I think so the nail can stay at 0.7. Yep. And then there is something weird or going on with the index finger. So what we can do is press A, then press the first anchor, then shift, press the next anchor, third and fourth, and then just with the arrow keys, just go up, extend it, so that we can sell the effect of the knuckles. And at the same time, for this one, I think so this needs to go down as well, so that we can have a smoother line. And then just change the handles a bit, move this kinda back. Yep. Let's see it. Just a second. Acceptable for now. Oh, okay. Now I know what's wrong. Okay, so this one should be like that. So if we press against, if we do that, notice what I'm doing right here on this camera, this one here. What I'm trying to do is figure out, as a human being, when I press against my fingers, how will it look like? Since she's doing that and doing that. Okay, so this one should be tighter. Yeah. So I need to drop this down to 0.7 and then push it up a bit, rotate it down a bit, and then grab this one, grab this line and then do it this way, and this should go this way. So this is what I saw when I did it myself. And then always use your body parts as a reference when drawing, just to make sense. So I'll move next to this one. I kinda like it like this, and then the same goes for this one. See here, if I have the direct tool already available or activated, it won't show me the circles that makes the sharp ends rounder. So again, I'll press V, press the line, and then do that. That's looking better, selling the effect. And then let's move towards the bracelet. So for the bracelet, this is at 1, so to sum that effect, what I'm gonna do 1.5 and 1.5, please, thank you. Okay, 1.5. Let's go. We'll do that and do this curve. Yup. I kinda like that. Let's expand it a tiny bit. Sammy, you said tiny. Anyway. Let's move this. Whoops. Let's grab this. And let's grab this. Do that. I'm happy with this, happy with the curves. So should we draw the inner line? Of course not. We can just grab this line, press Alt, hold it, and then just grab it above, drag this above. Then I'll press Control Shift Alt, whoops, press Control Shift Alt, and then scroll down, drag down so that I can manage this, and then just try as much as possible to make it match using the direct handle tool. So, of course, you can proceed accordingly and, just draw it again. But save up some time, save up some energy. Of course, what I'm doing right now is not saving some time, so fuck it. Let's draw it instead. Okay. Now this one can move to, you guessed it, 0.7. And then since we're happy over here, everything in place, let's show you what's going on right now. So for this one, before we make any changes, let's drag this one outside a bit and then just make it like that. For this one as one. And let's drag this one 2 downs, 3, 4 rights. Now, do I like what I'm seeing? I love what I'm seeing. And we're just gonna do a quick cleanup. Nope. Yep. Thank you. Can you keep the sharpness a bit? Yep. Thank you. And then down here, I think so I'm gonna keep the sharpness over these guys over there, the same. While this one can just move down to 1.5 better. Thank you. This one can move a bit to the left. Thank you. One down the right. Another. Okay. You wanna play cool? Let's play cool. Thank you. Now move it to the left a bit. Thank you. Next, this one is kinda tricky. So we're gonna approach it this way. Yep. Don't mind this one, it's fine. I can just do this. And yeah. For these guys, I think so we haven't done them before, so we just made it. Yes, yeah. This is how we do it. Okay. For this one, on the other hand, I don't like 1.5. I would like to have it at 1. And for this one, or we can just, trade, make this one 1. Will this work? Nah, keep it as is. For these guys, I think so 1.3 would do. No, you know what? Let's keep it at 2. Yeah, let's just make this appeal to everyone. Of course, if you cannot see the circular thing over here, as I mentioned in the first video tutorial, just grab the handle, try as much as possible to make it happen. Okay, so this is stuck. Hello? I don't know why is it doing it this way. Sometimes Adobe Illustrator gets so weird. So let's do it in the other way around. Okay, that's kind of better. Okay, and for this one I can just ease it up. So yeah, I think so. 2 is too much. 1.5. We'll come back to that later. It's okay. I don't like the way this is looking, so let's do it this way. That's much better. And we're off to something over here. Okay, so as you can see here, the belt is kind of, I think so 2 would be better. Yep. And then this one 1.5 would be better. Thank you. And then this one can do this, because the knees aren't that sharp. So to sell the effect, let's grab these two, make them 0.7. Yeah, because afterwards I believe we're gonna just remove them. We're just gonna shade in the line and then just drop it off. For this one, we'll do this. What happened here? Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, I gotcha. Let's leave it as is. Let's move down the road. Okay. Now, we're gonna try to sell the effect of the biceps meeting the elbow in this manner, in this area. I don't know if you can see me here or not. So you see this meeting with the forearm. We're gonna try and do this kind of parenthesis way of, whoops. So how can we approach that? So first things first, what I like to do is grab it from the shoulder, not in that manner. So we're gonna do this, keep the curves going, and do this. Of course, I kinda went overboard at this stage, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna, as I promised you before, no, wait, thank you. Just gonna make some way, make some room for these guys, and then try as much as possible to link it up with this guy in this manner. This guy can go down to 1, not 1, 1.5 would do. And then just squeeze it in just a tiny bit. Yep. So, for this one on the other hand, I kinda don't like the way this line is going or this part is going. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the eraser tool, do this, to break it up. And then, but if you're using the eraser tool, it's kinda, I'm just gonna show you. See what it does? It just breaks up the line, makes it a bit ziggy-zaggy, if that's the word. Let's show you when I turn this off. There you go. See how the lines get messed up? So the best approach here is another trick. So I'm just gonna choose the layer And then at a certain curve, I'll just redraw again, make sure that the elbow curve is there, and do this. And it also has its own cons, which can mess up the drawing, but it's better than erasing the entire thing using the eraser tool, because it messes it up. So we'll do that. Yeah, that's better. And then this one can just be or go this way. Am I happy with that? Definitely, I'm happy. Then we're gonna continue from there. Just make sure that the changes made do not come back later on to bite us in the ass. So, in the butt, sorry. Yeah. You know what? I don't like this one. It doesn't blend in the way I want it to blend. So I'm gonna do this. Kinda better, kinda sexier. I'm referring to the lines. So for the inner arm part, hand part, I'm gonna do this and make sure to include the biceps in this manner. Okay. Here, this one should have been, let's grab it up, up, and do this. Because as I mentioned at the beginning, we need to sell the effect of this biceps, since for the love of God, since this is Dragon Ball and these guys are the baddest of the baddest when it comes to martial arts, as far as I recall. And then to sell this effect, I'm just gonna have a quick look at my arms as well. So it usually should go this way. Let's try to sell this effect using this curve. Yeah, let's keep it this way for now, and then just change the rotation for a bit. Yep, that's looking awesome. Next, since we're at the one point, what I can do next, just proceed with this crop top, crop tank, whatever's the style or naming of this, and then make sure to sell this effect. Let's keep these guys at 1.5. And for this part, I'll just keep it for the shading. And then next, for the breasts, titties, whatever you want to call it, boobies, we're gonna go with 3 from that side to this side. And I think so this side would need to be 2, this side would need to be 3. Of course, I don't want to miss on this tiny part over here, so I'm gonna do this and then grab 3. This is 2, grab 3. Yep, thank you. So how can we sell the effect of this? Always when you're trying to draw the breasts, make sure to include the inside feature. So this is how we can go about this one. So as you can see, it pumps from this part, from this part, and then just try as much as possible to do this trick and grab this below Okay, the lines here are a bit. Yep, no. Yep, hey. Thank you. And then we're gonna go with tool. Grab this. Then try as much as possible to match this line. So this line, okay, what are we gonna do to sell this line is go from this way and then just leave it there. And then we make sure, okay, then for this part, what we're gonna do is do this, make sure this thing is showing, and do that, and sell it with this line. Nope. Yeah, keep this line as is. I just need it to be more curved up, like that. And then these two one can stay at 1 and the other would go back to 0.7. Am I happy with that? I'm fucking happy with that. Next, before we continue, as I told you, I kinda messed up this because I'm working on episode 1 for the love of God, Sammy. So let me do a quick edit to change this to episode 2 and come back to you. Okay, so we didn't need to cut this. Everything is in place, but we will need to take a quick break and come back. So let's do that quickly. So we are back in business. So I just had a quick smoke break, came back, looked at everything. Let's continue from where we stopped. So as you can see here, this line would intersect with this one. So we're gonna make this work in another manner. First, I need to connect the shoulders. So shoulders would look like this. Go up, continue, and make sure to sell the effect of the strap pulling on or creating a force against the shoulder. Let's make it rounder, curvier. Yep. And then to sell the effect of the strap, I'm gonna do this and go all the way down to this side, and here you go. I just don't like overdoing it. I'll just keep it this way and try to connect it from the other line. So for the other line, what I'm gonna do first, let's do the clavicles. So the clavicles are gonna go this way, and the other one would go this way. And try to connect it with this. Amazing. Of course, these guys are going to be, sorry, 1. Let's keep it at 1 for now. And then let's make them this way. And then we're just gonna do this curve over here, sell the effect, grab it, make it blend in to an extent, and then just change the weight to 0.5, I think so. Yeah, 0.5 would do the job. And still not blending, so let's do it this way. Yeah, then later on we can just, remove this. I just think so we need to rotate it a bit. Yeah. So I'm happy with this right now. So what I'm gonna do next is just draw the neck first. Since we're here, do it this way. Do it like that. Extend it as much as possible. And make sure it's on 1.5. Make it 1. Yeah. And make this line curvy. Yeah. And then we're gonna close this off with this guy over here. And ta-da-da. Happy with that. And then continue with the neck. For this neck, what I'm gonna do is, okay, let's draw this one first and then continue from there. Keep it this way. And then of course, this one is gonna be at 1. And then make it a bit curvy. Hello. Yep, thank you. And yeah. Afterwards, yeah, there are 2 effects I need to sell here. First one is this. In this manner. Hopefully we did it. We kinda did. Let's just push it down this way. And since this is 1, this is... Okay, let's keep this one at 1.5. And this is 1. And then just click on this one to grab the weight, which is 1. And then go down this way. And try as much as possible to connect it with this guy. Amazing. What I can do is just press Alt, select the line, press Alt, and just go back tiny bit, keep it there, and make sure that they meet somewhere to connect them. And then I kinda want to have this one match this one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna select the line, press I, which is for the eye drop, and press the other line so that it can copy the weight of the other line instead of, you know, going over there to the strokes, changing it, so forth and on. Alrighty, next, we have this part of the breast done. Let's do that. Let's extend it and do this. And then for this one, I'm gonna do this, 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 that, this, 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 that, this, and voila. Damn. That looks amazing. So for the last one, we're gonna do this and that. Alright. Are we happy? I am satisfied with what we've reached out to so far. And as I mentioned, since this is gonna be a free template for you guys to mess around with, use it, sell it, whatever you want to do with it. We're gonna omit the face. So let me know down below if you need me moving forward to show you how we draw the faces, so forth and on. So I'll be more than glad to show you. Next, we're gonna continue finalizing the neck this way. And how can we, guys, connect those lines together in the most beautiful manner is by, we will press M for Mike, L for Lima, and then start drawing this circle, and then just rotate it a bit. Hello. Yep, this way. Try to connect both ends in this manner and make sure that the circle kind of outgrows the line. Let's put it this way. And then just change this one to 5. Yeah. And yeah, I'll just keep it at 5. Either ways, moving forward, you remove this, or we'll remove this when we add the face, if we need to add the face. And everything looks amazing so far. I'll just finish this one quickly for you. Just grab this one. Yep, thank you. Do this, do that, do this, do that, and this. Yep. This one can be at 1.5, at 1. Yep, 1 looks better. So we're good to go, we're ready to go. I think so. I'm just look at 10, just to sell the effect for my eyes to understand what I'm doing here. So there you go. We have this beautiful digitalized line art. You can stop here. You can use it as a line art, but what's the point? Let's make it even more beautiful. So to do so, I just need to do some change of weights. First things first, I don't like the weight of this one. This should change to 2. And then the sharpness needs to go away. So just a tiny bit. Yep, that looks amazing. For the belt as well, there is a tight line in here. We can just make it this. Amazing. And the straps need to go up a bit. Yep. This is at 2, so let's keep it at 1.5. Much better. And this one needs to be 3, so that we can create more depth. This one can go back to 1.5. And for the hand, yeah, I thought this is less than the norm or huge one. This one can go back to 3 as well, or keep it at 2.5. And yeah, that looks amazing. For this effect that we tried to sell over here, we're just gonna keep this way. No, let's move it back to where it was. And then this one can be 3. Nope. This one can... Oh, you know what? Let's keep it at 3. This one can move to 2. And this is the stocking, I think so. Yeah. This one can move to 2. And this one can be 1.5. Do you want to be 2? You can be whatever you want to be. Amazing. This one can move back to 1.5. And this one can be 1.5. I just kinda don't like the way this looks. So this one is 1.5. This one is 1, This was in 1.5. No, this one needs to be 1 as well. And yeah, I kinda want to keep this at 2.5. Here, this one is not connected. Let's connect this one quickly. Control plus 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 plus, and then just connect it. This one needs to be curvy. This one needs to curve up as well. Thank you. And I think so. What's not selling the effect is this. Yep, that's how it should be. And this one needs to be 2. Yeah, this looks awesome. This one can move back to 1.1. 1.5. This one can be as is. Okay. And yeah, I think so. That's it. What happened here? This one, oops. This one, we messed with, you know what? Bye. Let's redo, you guys. So, I'm gonna follow the same thing over here. Do this. Let's see it this way now. Alrighty. I guess so this one needs to be 4. If this is gonna be 4, this one should be at least 2. And these guys need to be beefier, so that we can send the effect. No, not that beefy, but this beefy. Yeah. And this one needs to be at 2. But I don't like the way it's curved up. Okay, this one is at 1, I think so. Yeah, let's keep it 1.3 and make sure this line is curved this way. Yeah, and that's that. Let's create another one over here and make this 1. Let's flip this around, switch this around, sorry. Keep this at 1. Much better. Everything looks amazing. I just need to do one final thing, one adjustment on the photo, which is this one. I just needed to move a bit to the left because the fingers are going out of hand. Yeah, this is how we do it. Okay, Let's move it down a bit. Whoops. Nope. Let's move all down a bit. As much as possible, when you're moving the shading, if you want to go back and change everything, make sure to move the outline and the photo so that once you need to make adjustments down the road or in the future, everything would be in place. Okay, now I see what's causing my eyes to... Yeah, it's this line. Let's grab this line quickly. This one is at 1.5. We're gonna change that later on. La. Thank you. I guess I'm happy with that. Let's put this at 2. This is kinda okay. Now, since she's sitting down, let's sell the effect of her sitting down by doing this. Grab this line again. Hello. Thank you. And then do this. Amazing. So we're good to go, kinda. We're just missing one line, which is this line, to top things off and start coloring, shading, and finalizing this project for you guys. Ta-da! Okay, so I'm happy with this so far. What we need to do is, okay, for this line, this can be these lines. These guys can be at 1.5. Yeah, so we're good to go. Let's get this sorted. So we're just gonna copy the outline, the original one. We're gonna hide it, put it down, tuck it down, and then we're gonna start the cleaning. So how can we start the cleaning, ladies and gentlemen? So Ctrl A to choose everything, go to object menu, and then expand appearance, and then expand. Now, I just noticed I did something, I forgot about something, so I'm gonna Ctrl Z because no. Yo. Yes, thank you. Dear God. Okay. Yeah, right. So we're gonna do this, that. So not to draw this again, I'll just grab these guys, go this way, remove this lady, and grab those, say goodbye, and then just Ctrl F so that we can paste everything back to the edited version or editable version. Next, we're gonna go back to object, expand, object, expand appearance first, and then expand on the next one, and then let's get cleaning. I did something stupid again, so not stupid, but I forgot to do this to connect these guys. Hey, thank you. This is how we do it. I'm happy with this, so let's start cleaning up. So, to clean up, first things first, I need to remove this line from inside the photo, so I'll press Shift E for the eraser and increase the brush a bit. Start, asking it to get out of our face. It's out of our face now. Grab these guys and start erasing them. I don't know why my Illustrator keeps doing that. Okay. Okay, I think so. No, I did not figure it out. I'll figure this out later. And then, yeah, boy. This one can go away, be gone, thank you. And this one can, this one is kinda tricky. So to send the effect over here so that it can, appear behind the bracelet, just do this, remove this, and tell it that's that. While we're at the bracelet, let's do this, and let's do that. Yep. I hope you're enjoying the music in the background, because I talk a lot sometimes. Okay, that looks amazing. We forgot about this one. It's okay, it's not a problem. So as I told you guys in the previous video, to send this effect, I need to hover over the other layer so that I can be able to see where I'm erasing or what I'm erasing. Okay, so we're done with the cleaning over here. Let's clean this one up a bit. Let's do that. Do this. What the did I do? Okay. So I need to just remove these guys. And then this way. For this one, I'll just need to make sure that I'm following the curve. Yep. Everything here looks amazing. Nothing needs editing. Yep. Here, I'll just need to remove these guys. And then this part, I just need to remove this and just this part. Awesome. This guy can go away as well. And then for this part, I'll just need to hover over these. Let's hover over this one first. Keep it simple, keep it easy. I like that. And then for this part, hover, erase, and should we remove this one? Let's see. Oh yeah, we need to remove this one as well. Awesome. For the clavicles, on the other hand, I need to say goodbye. So goodbye. And okay, so this one can go goodbye. This one can go good. No, this one can't go goodbye. This one will remain. There's something here that's, yeah, this one. Is it this one? Oh, okay. This is coming from the shoulder. So everything in here looks kinda alrighty. Is everything cleaned up in here? Everything is cleaned up in here. Okay, so to make this even cleaner, I'll just do that. And then grab these guys. Awesome. That's much better. Yeah, so this is the aftermath. I like to call it aftermath. It's not an aftermath, it's a masterpiece as a line art. So yeah, let's take a quick break and we'll come back. Please make sure to stay hydrated. Go drink, go grab some coffee. I already have my coffee. That's my second cup of coffee. And don't forget to pray. Be right back. Well, hello again. It's me again. So last time we finished cleaning things up, and now we're gonna move down to coloring this. So first things first, before we merge everything out, we just need to make sure that we haven't missed anything. Try as much as possible during this cleaning step to finalize everything. I just noticed this one needs to be removed and this one as well. So nope, let's remove this for now. Let's grab the eraser tool and do this, do that, do this. Yep, and then this tiny line be gone. Thank you. Now I believe we're ready to proceed with our next step of this tutorial, which is the coloring. So I'm happy with this. So we've already expanded the appearance, expanded the lines, made everything uneditable. So to proceed, what we need to do, first things first, is Ctrl A, select everything, go to the Pathfinder. If you're unable to find this Pathfinder in this area, what we need to do is go to Window, Pathfinder, or for short, Shift, Control, and F9 for the shortcut. Next, we're gonna activate the shadowing. So let me just move these guys away so that we can see everything. Yep. And this one as well. Yep. So today we're just gonna use these guys above. You can get these or whatever color inspiration or color combination together. Honestly speaking, I like blue with pink, I like purple, and I found this on colorhunt.com. As far as I recall, that's the name of the website. So let's just make sure I am recording. Yep, we are recording. So I'm not using fancy recording material. I'm using my Google Pixel 7 Pro. It has the best recording. It also helps me in post-production using Adobe Audition. So back to the drawing. What I need to do first is place down the base color. I'll just press I for the eyedropper and then click this one, go back to M to get the square, and then just make a big ass square. Control X, Control B, and then I just moved it backwards. And then I'll move back to V, Control A again, back to Pathfinder, merge and divide. Next, we'll just need to erase everything that is not required for this drawing. And then we'll need to remove this. Everything looks amazing. Now we need to move back to, before we move back, what we need to do is, as you can see, so since the colors or the lighting is coming from left to right in a 45-degree angle or a 60-degree angle, what we can do is just grab these guys. What I like to do for my workflow is unite or merge everything together so that we can change the colors right away without, I think so I selected the entire thing. So let's make sure I'm not selecting the entire thing, and then I'll press unite. And then I'll change the colors to this one. I think so I have missed on one part, so let's grab that quickly. And then do this, click on the entire thing, unite it so that whenever I want to change this part, I can just click anywhere and then everything can be changed, you see? This way, that way, whatever color you like. So we'll keep this basic. So let's increase the brightness a bit. Alrighty, or we can just do the eyedropper thing, or just use the basic color. Since we said it's coming from left to right, so these guys will need to be different. This, and this one is included. Yep, we're just gonna make these guys a bit darker. Let's see what we did right there. Okay, so these guys need to be darker, kinda. And then for the shirt, blouse, whatever you want to call it, so what I'm gonna do for the jeans short thing, that's the jeans. Okay, I'm gonna choose this color. For the boots and for the belt, unite. I for the eyedropper and click this color. Let's make sure this color is is the correct one I'm looking for. Correct, that's the correct one I'm looking for. And what I'm gonna do as well is grab these parts of the boots. Let me just zoom in so that I'm able to pick this up. Yeah, we're gonna do this and then go to the color, just make it darker. Not what I was planning. Yeah, that's much better. Press enter. And then these guys, whoops, 1 second. Let's go back and then unite them. These guys need to be black. Yep. And there's one thing that I almost forgot to do, which is the stalking. So the stalking, the sound effect of the stalking, what we can do is grab the legs part and then just grab the legs part and then copy it, escape, go to another layer, add another layer, Ctrl F to paste it forward, and then just change it to, let's say, black color. Alrighty, and then this black color can be multiplied, the blending option, and then move this down to 30. What happened? Okay, 30, 40, I think so 60 would do it. Yep, 60. And of course, guys, before we color and before we do the blending options, let's merge first, unite first, then change it to multiply, move it to 70, and this one can be this color. Unite, and this can be moved back to multiply and then down to 60. Okay, 80, nah, 60 would do. Let's keep it at 60. And then for these guys, on the other hand, we're gonna go back to the other layer and keep them I'm zooming in so that I'm able to pick this, guys, and then also as well unite, and then just pick up this color, or you can just click on this one, either or, whichever you choose. So for the blue straps, this one needs to be blue, and for this one, for the bracelet, this one would need to be, okay, let's keep it with at this color, and then just go to the color selection and make it this way. Next, we will choose these guys. Okay, so it selected everything, amazing. Now we'll choose all of them what are we gonna do? You got it right. Unite, and then just make them grayish. Yeah, this one. No, just give me a second. Alright, so these guys would be different because of the lighting, as we mentioned. Okay, for this one, what I can do is click this, click that, and we'll make these kind of darker. And for these guys, we're gonna copy this color and then just go even darker. And for this one, we're gonna make it brighter because the sun would hit this directly, and yeah, to sound the effect. Next, what we need to do is blouse, tank top. Why am I saying blouse? Okay, before we proceed with the blouse, I just saw that we missed something here, which is this color. And then grab these guys, and I think so everything's selected here except for this one. Unite. And what's the next color? Would be pink. Should we make this purple? Should we make it pink, purple, this color? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at purple for now. And for some reason, I don't feel like this is the right color for this one, so I'm gonna choose this one. And for these guys, hello, thank you. Okay, so we need to zoom for this one, to zoom in. Okay, and I'm gonna choose darker color over here, which is this one. And this one will need to be joined with these guys. So we'll do that. Hey. Oh, okay. I'll show you a trick. So to unite this one with these guys, what I need to do is just double click until I'm isolating these colors, and then just Control B, and then just do that, and then yeah, I didn't do that correctly. So what I need to do is grab this one, go back, make sure I'm on this isolation, press this right there, and it will match automatically the colors over there. Anyway, now I kind of don't like the way this color combination. I don't. I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you guys. I don't like these color schemes together. So let's try another color scheme. from this one, let's try this. So the trick here is just grab these guys. Oh, sorry. Let's remove this. Not remove, cut it, put it there, and then grab these guys in this manner, and let's copy everything. Okay, you can go away. So for this part, let's see what would work, what won't work. So I believe so. The best option here is we're gonna change the boots colors to this one, and this beautiful thing, we're gonna magic wand, and once magic wand, unite first, and then we're gonna change the color to this one. Next is the crop top, whatever this is called. Okay, and I think so we're getting somewhere. Let's just grab this one, do this, and make this darker. Okay, I think so my screen is not calibrated yet. I need to calibrate it again. So for this one, I just can copy this color and do this. Oh, no, okay. Because this color is a derivative of that color, so unfortunately it would be, yeah, it would change with it. It would select skin color. Now for this one, what I can do is just mess around with this one till I find what matches this color. Or I can just, use a dark color from here, or go down this way. Sorry about that. So for the stocks, I don't think so purple or any other color would do, but let's see what would transpire. Because I think so these stockings being in darker color, that's what they're made for. That's the interesting part about this. And the one that would take the longest time is matching the colors together. So let's grab these guys, do this, and keep this at 80. 5 for now. Okay, so colors kind of more appealing to the eyes right now, so we'll keep it at that. We can change it later down the road. So for now, what I prefer, honestly speaking, if it's to my taste, I'll just keep this at navy, dark navy, or this kind of color with the jeans, any of the jeans, and then we can just change this one to electric blue or white. Keep it as simple as that. I'm just trying to show you the color combinations, so forth and on. We'll move down the road, but first, not to waste time, let's do the shading. Next is that what we did last time. We're gonna close this, whoops. We're gonna, this is what I missed. So for this one, since I missed adding the initial one because I need to have this one over. So what I'm gonna do is the following. Grab this, delete, grab this, delete, grab everything and delete. This one too, this one too, this one as well. Just delete everything. And keep it like so. Anyway, so the part that I missed initially is once we do the expand and then expand appearance, we need to just create or duplicate the layer above, leave it as is, because the shading or the shadowing needs to be between both layers. Next, we start with the darkest shading, which is this one. We're gonna call this darkest shadowing, and then we're gonna, as always, start with there is something here that we missed, which is the tearing up of the stockings. We're gonna come back to that later. So how are we gonna approach this one? So for the darkest shade, we always go to the color black. This is the most efficient, quickest way to do things. What I did there was I just hidden the multiply stocking so that I can see where are we going with this one. So as you can see here, we need to start with this part. If you need to remove this while drawing, you can just click that to see what are we actually shading. You can just keep it as a stroke for your reference so that you're aware of what you've done, what you have already tackled. So we'll do this one, we'll do this. Keep it as sharp as possible. You don't have to follow the same patterns. Be artistic, be creative. Oh, we don't need this one. This is the lighter color. So here we're done with the shading, the darkest shading. We'll do this. We'll try as much as possible to keep it curvy. And follow the lines that we drew earlier. Next is these lines that we need to remove, so I'll just go over them. And these lines as well, this line as well, sorry. Next, what dark matter we need to follow? This one, and yeah, let's keep this dark. Next is this part of the booty. This part as well. And this part as well. And there is this part. There is this part as well. And then a tiny bit over here, just to give some depth to the photo. Next, we'll follow these guys. Since these are already defined, we'll approach this way. And this one as well. We did not tackle this one. We need to tackle this one as well. And for this part, you can just follow the line that we drew. In this manner. This is gonna be the most silent part while digitalizing stuff, because you need to be focused. Sorry about that. Then for this one, we're gonna do and approach it in this manner. This one as well. And this part as well. For this part, I'm gonna leave it for the brighter shadowing. And for the neck, of course, we're gonna do it in this manner so that when you draw a face, you know how to shadow, or how the shadow would need to look like. Okay, here as well, we just need to follow the curves. And this one as well, just to add a bit of depth over there. So let's see. Once we move this back to black, and then foreground color, and then I'll just unite this. Once united, I'll just copy it as is, duplicate it, and start with the next shadow part. The next shadow part would need to be like this, so I'll move this to 40% and hide this one for now, so that I'm aware what did we shade before and how to make the brighter shadows, or how much of the brighter shadows we need for the photo to have the depth. So I'll proceed accordingly with this. Let's move this one to a stroke, and then try as much as possible to follow the shading that we have done initially. Just add a bit of depth to this one. Do it this way, go back, and leave some shadows in here. I'm happy with this. Next is this part, we haven't had any shadow in this part, so this is how I'm gonna approach it. For this line or knee part, I can do this. And for this one, we will need more depth. So I'm just gonna create a bit more in here. And I think so we haven't tackled this one. So to add a bit of depth for this one and curviness, I'm gonna do that. And make sure to grab this one as well with it. I just want to cross check what did I do here, because I believe, yeah, we did this correctly. Anyway, we have this one from the previous shadow, so I'm just gonna add a bit more. Okay, so we tackled this. Now we'll move to this one. And I believe I just passing by that part, I just saw that we missed the hands, fingers, arms, so forth and on. We're gonna come back to that later on. I don't want to go over this one. Yeah, it's fine. This one can be this way. Next is, oh, now I remember why we didn't go to the fingers first, because it's not that it doesn't have that shadow, that much shadow. That's why we did not add the darker shadows. Oh, we need to add some shadows in here as well. Yep. Add some depth for the bracelet. This one. And some curvy ones in here as well. This part needs to be tackled. And let me just see, did we? Oh yeah, okay. So far so good. For this part, we're gonna do this. cut through here quickly, grab these with us, and add some curviness to sell the effect. Let's do this because for some reason it's showing that this part needs to be lit. This one as well. Let's see what would happen. Yep, I expected that. So for this one, how can we correct that? Is just do the following. My eyes hurt right now, so I'm just gonna delete this. Gonna go over it again, it's fine. As I mentioned in my previous video, do not overdo it because this will create strain to your eyes. It will cause quick fatigue, so it's better to keep it at a certain level, one at a time. So let's just grab this like this and then go back home. Not back home as in back home, but where we started, that's what I meant. Let's include this one as well. And then just go back to where we started. Yep, this is what I was aiming for. So next is this part. Let's connect them and sell this effect in here of this lit stuff. Ambient, I think so. That's what it's called. And yep, this is it. Add a tiny bit over here just to give it a depth. Hey. Add another tiny bit just to give it some depth. I'm happy with that. And then for this part, I can just add this one, not to keep this one flat. This is the word I was looking for. Alrighty, I'll just need to remove this extra. And then I'll just go over this again in this manner. Also, if I need to remove this line, I'll just need to do this as well. Wait. Okay, we haven't tackled this part yet, so I'm gonna do this. Awesome. And now for this part that we talked about at the beginning of the video, we just need to make sure this one is tackled correctly. I was just saying tackled correctly and I messed it up, but yeah, let's see if we can force this to be done correctly the way we need it to be. Will it work? It worked. Let's go. Next is yeah, I'll just keep this. I'll just keep this at that for now. I'll just change these guys' colors to the original one, which is this one, and then just unite them. Keep them as is. Again, I will just have to copy this, put this here, grab this below, close these guys off, and then just see. So for you to be able to differentiate off, now I just remembered the technique that I used to do. What you've completed and not completed, just change the stroke to another color and just make it 3 so that you're aware of what you've done and what you need to do right now. So I'll proceed with black on top of what I've already done. So next is this, I believe would be the last shadowing part. I don't like to overshadow stuff because once you overdo stuff, it would look bad. Let's put it that way. Okay, I'll try to include this one as well with them for now. Amazing. Also, you can just change this to blue. Well, not that type of blue, but something, yeah, this one, brighter. Alrighty, so we tackled this one. Let's move to the next part, which is this one. As you can see, now I'm just disregarding the photo. I'm just going bonkers on the entire thing because this last shadow, English Sammy, last shadow would cover the entire thing, should cover the entire thing, because the first two are crucial for this one. I just need to remember, where did I start? Okay, we mentioned in the last one we will just cut off here, but I'll just continue from this one to this. Add this type of curve and then go over this one again to include it, and make sure, even if I go over the one we finished, it's fine. Once we unite, it won't matter much. So yeah, that looks better. So I just need to check. Okay, blue, 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 blue. There is some blue, blue here that's not That's gonna cause some issues, so let's do this. That's better. Now for the fingers, hand, let's do it this way. And also for the shadowing, it has a cleaning part that we will cover as well. Just remember not to overdo stuff so that everything can look perfect. Awesome. Is this what we need? Nope, this is not what we need because I just cut off this one from its origin, which is this part. Okay. Just give me a second. Let's do it my way. Yep. So this is how you can approach this thing whenever you lose track or forget what you wear. Let's go back to this color. Thank you. And now for the last part, which is this one. Oh man, why did I start? I forgot. Okay, no worries, no worries. So we'll do that and close it off with this. Yeah, I think so. This is where we started, but I think so I did it in the wrong direction. Yeah, I did it in the wrong direction. So yeah, let's go over again. Sam, you're not following the instructions you're giving everyone. So let's do it in this manner, not overdoing it. Let's finish the breast part first and then come back to the rest. Torso as well. And this one. I'll just remove this guy so that it can connect automatically from down below. And then we'll just do this part quickly. And finally this part. Okay, now let's change everything back to its original color, which is black. Unite them, and then I will just keep this at multiply. I'll keep this at 25, and then this next one would be, and by the way, you can do the same thing as this one. You can just move to the eyedropper, click this one. Where's the original one done? Yeah, this one. I don't know why it's not. Just give me a second. Let's try this bit. Hello. Do I need to activate this one? Yeah. Okay, for some reason it's not, or my PC is just overheating. Anyway, yeah, in a normal pattern, it would have picked up 25. I'll just do this at 50, and then multiply 50. Thank you. Next is this one. Oh, just give me a second, please. I did something. Just give me a second. Let's see what I've done here. So this is 25, correct. And then this one, multiply this one at 50. And then the last one is this guy is gonna be at 70. Now close this off and look at that. Even as a line art, it looks messed up. I know, but we're just gonna clean this up shortly. I don't think so 70 is our best option here, so I'll just keep it at 65. No. What about 55? No as well. 50. 50 kind of gives it the dramatic look that we're looking for. I'm just gonna take a quick break, come back, clean everything up, and we'll be ready to finalize this drawing. Don't forget to Control Save so that you don't lose your progress. Be right back in a couple of minutes. So we're back again to the last part of this. Let's lock everything. Do that. Just look at that. Okay, so right out of the blue, colors do not match. I don't like the color combination. So what I'm gonna do is, first things first, I'm gonna get rid of these lines. We don't need them anymore. And second thing is change the colors of this one. So I'll change denim to this color, and then the t-shirt is gonna be, let's say, white. It says white and clicks blue. White won't do the job, so I'm gonna keep this at around this color. You know what? Let's just experiment now. Oh, red looks marvelous on this. Yeah, we're gonna keep it thread, and then for the belts, for this entire thing, we can make them. Let's grab this color. Go this way. Oh, whoa, what? Let's give it that Havon kind of color. Yeah. These guys will need to move to this one. This one, please. Thank you. Just a tiny bit darker. More dark. Okay. For this part, I think so. We're just gonna drop the opacity of this one to 60. Okay, keep it at 70. 5. Yeah, that looks much better. And for the shadowing, I think so the shadowing is kind of eating on this one, especially the darkest shadows. 50, this can go down to 40. Oh, it's not the darkest shadows actually that's causing the issue. It's this one. Alrighty. And for that one, I think so this should drop to 20 or 15. Also for the legs, I'll just choose darker color from this one. This one as well to match. Yeah, I'll keep it at that. Something is making this $50. Okay. That's much better. And I think so for the knees, I'll need to remove these guys. Or instead of removing them, you can just keep them and just change the color to this base color. They're gone. Sure. So this one would be this color or this one. I don't know what's wrong with today's tutorial. Nothing is going as planned, unfortunately, but I'm happy that we produced this so far. So for the most part, you know what? Just give me a sec. What if we change this to multiply? And then just change, multiply, and then just keep this at 50. Yeah, it's not acting according to plan. So yeah, no worries about that. But here we go. We have everything in place. Just one last thing we need to do, which is dropping a shadow under the the subject. So how can we approach that? In this manner, you can just copy the shadow from here. It's fine. And make sure to drop down on this part. Make a tiny bit of adjustments over here. And we're good to go. Let's turn this off. Let's place this top by what I should have done is I should have separated the this part, the ground or the concrete pavement where she's sitting, but there's always a trick that we can always follow. I'm just trying to remember what tricks do we have in our arsenal. Let's drop this to 50. Keep it at 40. And then just grab this, place it on top. I think so. Yeah. So to do so, I can just remove this, or in another dimension, I can do this. Just give me a second. I can just copy this part, place it here, and I can just erase. All the parts that's above Illustrator, please. Thank you. Above the ground in this manner. I know I can press shift and move forward, but it will cut off or bite off more than I wanted to chew. Or I can just go small and do that. Do this as well. go as much smaller as possible to make sure I cover all of this. I'm just trying to visualize what I need and what I don't need. Okay, so we don't need this because this is hitting the sun. We can just eliminate this one. And we can do it in a way that's artistic. So and just do it this way. Yeah, this one is still connected, that's why it wants to delete everything. And we can do it in this manner. We don't need this part. And we definitely don't need this part. No, we need just those parts. Yep, we don't need this part. We need the other part. And for this one, we definitely don't need this one. So I'll just do that. Now that looks kind of weird, so I'll just remove the extras and keep what we need. Some tiny bit of tidy up work in here. And we're good to go. This one is at 40 and this one is at... Where did that go? Okay, so this is the one, it's at 40. Aren't we at 40? We are at 40. This one can be at... We can just leave this one at 30. Yeah. And till this video is dropped, we may change the colors of this digital art. I hope you learned a thing or two. Stay tuned for the next tutorial. We'll keep on having videos. We'll keep on producing videos for you guys, for your benefit. We love doing that. This was Sami from digitalizedarts.com, and you can download this template straight from Digitalized Arts, free of charge. I'll include everything in the description. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy your day, and thank you for watching. Take care.